Hey everybody, my name is Shannon. Welcome to my channel, Another Yarn. Thank you so much for joining me today. I greatly appreciate it. If you are new here, thanks for taking a chance. And if you're returning, oh my gosh, that's why I definitely had to tell you, I appreciate you being here because it makes it so much more fun for me to make these videos knowing that you're here with me. Anyway, I realized I did not show the things that I received. I was very blessed. My husband blessed me for Mother's Day. And yeah, I should probably show that off, right? And oh, one of the other things, I don't know, I did a live with Lori from Armchair Chef the other day and showed off my overalls. Look at these. Hubby's like, you need to have them. They are cute. This is so not my normal, but I'm so glad he talked me into them. It's just, I don't know. I just feel like such a little girl. I feel like such a little girl. Anyway, these, they just make me happy. It makes me smile, makes him smile, and whatever. There you go. I guess overalls are in. If they're not, doesn't matter. I'm still wearing them. So I got some stuff for Mother's Day. My husband definitely spoiled me. We went to the local to us yarn store and picked out some yarn. Now there's a reason, because you're like, don't you have enough yarn? Yes, I do. Do I have a lot of the solids and the semi-solids? Not really. Or do I have a bunch of them that are coordinating and match? Not really. I'll look around in my room and it's like, who bought all this stuff? I mean, are you colorblind? Do you not know color sense? No, I don't. No, I mix whatever. You would think that if it's the same person continually purchasing yarn, that maybe sooner or later your stuff would match. No, it does not. And I love the scrap projects. Like, hey, you can use all your scrap projects and you can make a nice cohesive blanket or a pillow or a sweater or whatever, fill in the blank. No, I can't. I've tried. No, I can't. I've done that with my scrap sock yarns, and I will double those up and then, as one scrap runs out, adding in another. And I've done that and I've had pretty good success. And now I'm getting down to the ones that really don't get along. Anyway, that's fun. So I was scrolling through this prompted the Mother's Day shopping trip. I was scrolling through Ravelry. We really shouldn't do that. I'm just saying we really should not do that. And I came across a pattern. Now this was a mystery knit-along in February of this year. And I don't do mystery knit-alongs while it is a mystery. I might get the pattern and I might decide to make it, but I wait until I know what it is, because I do a lot of crafting and I want to make sure that it's something I enjoy making, and not all the mysteries are something that I would have picked if I knew the project first. And well, it's a mystery, right? You don't know, you're taking a chance. And I'm not willing to take that type of a chance for something that takes 4 full hanks of fingering weight yarn. No, it's not a Stephen West shawl, although a lot of his do that too. And I do like a lot of his shawls. I have made a couple, but yeah, that's an investment. It's a massive time investment, money investment. It's just an investment. So I was scrolling through in this, it's called Only Yarn in the Building, a mystery knit-along. And this is, there's a theme to this one, true crime podcast. I don't know, there's a big long pattern and everything. And I guess with each clue, there's like a little story or something along that line to just fun, just entertaining. Well, this is the picture since it's no longer a mystery. Oh my goodness. Isn't that stunning? I love everything about that. For one, it is a big, long rectangle. And if I'm going to wear a shawl or something along that line, I am more apt to wear a rectangle or a crescent shawl. I like the beauty that can come in just the big triangles. Those, I'm just not going to wear those as much. And I don't wear my shawls a lot. Well, that's not 100% true. There are some of them I definitely do wear. So I'm looking at this and, okay, we know my color palette. Now, am I just drawn to this because it has the mustard in there and then it has the 3 coordinating, kind of like a fade, and then your pop of color. And I spent like the following hour, no, I'm not joking, I really did, going through 14 pages of other people's color choices. Some of them stunning, absolutely loved them. Some of them I was a little questionable, but you know, hey, everyone likes something different. But look at this. Look at this with the pinks. Oh my gosh. Isn't that just stunning? And what I love about this the most, you know I'm going to make it. I bought the pattern. Yes, it is a paid for pattern. I bought the pattern. So on this, I like the lines that are going through with the other color and the direction and just the blending and just, it's not just straight across, you know, whether it's knitting or crocheting. The yarn is doing something. It's playing. I don't know how else to say it. And then this one right here, it's like the dark blue with, oh, I can't even. These are just so stunning. And they got the neons. This person used DK weight yarn, so this is a full-on huge blanket. But I'm over here going, yes, please. I want those colors. Oh my gosh. Yes. I mean, you could see me making it like that, right? I mean, you know, that's too pretty to not want to make. It's just gorgeous. So I'm going through there, and then every time I come across to somebody who did theirs with that mustard and the grays, I'm like, I have to have it. I just have to have it. And I'm scrolling through this, and I'm scrolling through this. And this is, if you're curious, that's how the color palette is for that yellows. And then there's, you know, with the blues with the white. So you've got like a fade going on and then a pop, whatever that is, a fade and a pop. And they are just stunning. This one I saw, oh my gosh, isn't that just, oh, yeah, those are pretty. And yeah, I had to. Look at that one. Oh my. And then this one, I didn't see this one worked up or what I saw that this one, but that, oh, with the 3 grays and the chartreuse, oh my gosh. These colors, I mean, you can do whatever you want to, right? Use stuff that you have in your stash. Do I have like the 3 gradients and then a pop? I don't think so. I have a lot of variegated. I have a lot of hand dyed beautiful, you know, and if I wanted to, I was thinking of this one after the fact. This one is, come with me. This one is like a kettle dye. This is Malabrigo. Of course it's Malabrigo. Look at that. Oh my gosh. So that would be a great pop, but then what are the other colors, right? So I do have some that are kettled that I think that one wouldn't be too much. You know, it's not a wild variegation. So I think that one would work because they did say that some speckled, light speckles, something like that to work with it. Because again, it was designed as a mystery. So the designer wants to give ideas on what types of yarns would be the best color-wise and everything. So people will have a good experience. Yeah, I was obsessed over this. I'm telling you, I was just looking and scrolling and just all the beautiful, and I'm not going to bore you with it, but I will link it so then you can do it if you want to. Oh my gosh, be still my heart. So we did go to the yarn store and we got Madeline and Tosh yarn. I don't generally get Madeline and Tosh yarn, but hubby's like, it's Mother's Day. You're going to get it. And I wasn't going to argue. No, I wasn't. So the first color that I saw, oh my, look at that. That is an electric purple, like a hot pink with a black wash to it. I don't know what you call that. This is Madeline Tosh Merino Forever 100% superwash merino, 420 yards. She did say you need 400 yards of 4 different colors, 3 that kind of blend and 1 is a pop. And that gives a little bit of fudging, but you need the 400. So this is 420. I'm good with that. And this is Wino Forever. What an appropriate name. That is hilarious. And I just grabbed this one and I held it. And again, I don't normally buy Madeline Tosh yarns. I love them. They are gorgeous and stunning. I do not have a collection of this yarn. Certain brands I do. This one I don't. Always drool over it. Luscious. Don't own them. Yeah. I did have a couple skeins previously and I made a shawl and then I made a stuffed animal with the rest of it, right? Because I had leftovers. Why waste it, right? So I did, but that was years ago. I don't have, you know, it's not like I can go to a bin. Oh, this is my Madeline Tosh cube and this is my Arcane Fibers cube and this is my whatever other brand cube. I don't have that. So this is luxury. This is bougie. This is fancy. Fingering weight, of course, you know, oh my gosh, that. And then it was what colors to go with it. So hubby helped out immensely. And I don't know what colors to go in what order. I was thinking of this as the pop, and you're like, yeah, that should be the pop. I know, but I got some other gorgeous colors too. And I love that black kind of that just washed in and everything. I think with the colors that I picked, it's going to blend well, or it's going to look like a circus tent. I'm not sure. So I got, you know, I got the mustard. I mean, hello, it wouldn't be me if I didn't get the mustard, right? I mean, this is my color. I wouldn't call it my signature color, but it's definitely a color I'm drawn to. Yeah, there's no doubt. And what do they call this color? Do they have a name for it? Tosh Merino wool. Where's the name? Glazed pecan. Okay. Glazed pecan. So same specs, gorgeous. Number one, super fine, fingering weight, just, you know, stunningness. This is going to be like my bougiest shawl. This is just amazing. So I've got these two colors, right? Can you see it? Can you see it? Or you're like, no. It's pretty. They're beautiful. And then I got a red. It's a beautiful red. This is Tarte. It's the Tarte red. And look, it's got that black wash to it. So it kind of blends with this. Can you see it? The mustard doesn't have the black wash to it. I don't think it needs it, but these two do. And I think that's fantastic. So like, oh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. So now you're like, which one's the pop? I don't know. They're gorgeous. I don't know. You know, and then my fourth color, they had a brighter one and hubby's like, no. So I got this one that had the black wash in it, but they had a bright turquoise blue that was like, wow. And they had a bright orange with no black wash in it that was just like the safety orange, stunning. And he's like, those are maybe a little bit too bright, sweetie. How about we just tone it down just a little bit? Okay. You know, did I mention that none of my stuff matches? Why is that? Because I pick it out. Okay. So I deferred to his judgment because he actually has a very good eye for color. And I just want to throw all the colors in together and just go, they're fine. They're not fine. They're not fine. So here are my beautiful colors. Aren't those stunning? And now I get to figure out what color is the pop color. I'm still thinking this is my pop color. I don't know what order these are, contrast 1, 2, 3, and then that. I'm not really sure what orders, but this is my palette. This is it. And it's so happy to me. Even with the black wash on those, these are the more muted colors. Like I said, the other ones were brighter. Yeah, I'm thrilled. So this is my wonderful gift that hubby got for me, is this spectacular shawl. And I bought the pattern. The pattern on Ravelry is $9.99, which, yes, it's high. Yes and no. And the reason I say that, I prefer to, you know, like not pay for my patterns. Not that I'm stealing them. That's not what I'm saying. Free patterns or lower cost patterns. But truth be told, if that were in a magazine and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to have this magazine because this pattern is so stunning, I would easily pay that $9.99 for the magazine, and that would probably be the only thing in it that I would make if I were going to make anything in the magazine, right? How many magazines do I have that I've never made anything from? Quite a few, because I've had lots of different subscriptions, and then other magazines I've bought because, wow, that looks really cool, and I'll read the articles and I'll read the pattern, but I've never made anything from it. So that's what I mean by it's a back and forth. Yes, it's $9.99 for the pattern. If I'm going to use it, that's cheap. If I'm just collecting it, I don't know, but I collect yarn too. So, right, it's the same thing. Or like somebody just buys books and reads the book. Okay, you bought the book, you read the book, now what? Well, I read the book. Well, I'm going to read the pattern. There you go. It's a 46-page pattern. But again, it's got that mystery stuff in it, right? It's got all the other stuff. I haven't gone through all of it. I just made sure I got it. I bought the pattern. I got the yarn. I'm so excited. And then I was kind of questioning a little bit. You know, I wanted, I'm not going to lie, I wanted to, it's like, I have to wind this. I have to immediately wind this. You know, I'm like, oh, I should probably show you guys what it looks like before it's wound. And then I had to get to figure out which color is everything. I mean, I just, oh my gosh. And then is it like this? No, Is it like this? Is it with the red? I'm not sure. I don't know, but those are my colors. And I was thinking afterwards, was that the right color palette? I don't know. Is this going to be one of those like that I've looked at of that 14 pages of other people making those going, oh yeah, you didn't do good. I don't know. I'm not sure. I think it's stunning at the moment, but you want to see something that made me go, I did the right thing. So we have a farmer's market, and, you know, for Mother's Day, it was the first day it was opened up and everything. There's a farmer's market, and, you know, one of the towns over, and we went to the farmer's market. And then they have, you know, they closed down the street, and they have the little shops and everything. So we were going into one of the little shops, and they had one of the shawls that I like to wear. One of these. Look at this. Gorgeous. And I'm like, oh, that is pretty. So, you know, hubby's like, here you go. You can have this. Gorgeous. And that is stunning. Okay, so, you know, I like these shawls. I really do. Just beautiful. And I didn't realize, because they had a couple different colors, and this is the one that called me the most. Look at that with the golds and everything. Look at that with the golds and everything. Okay. Look at that with the blue in there. Oh my. Let's look at that with that red. Huh. And there is purples in there and the flowers and stuff. Oh, I'm not sure. Wow. Okay, I think they will blend well. I was drawn to this and wanted this one, you know, out of the choices that were there. Gorgeous. I hadn't realized that it's literally the same colors that I just picked up. How stunning is that? They all match in. So this will work with the pop, because there is some lavender kind of purpley colors in here too, but this is literally right here. Okay, it's going to work. Look at that. It's going to be beautiful. Yeah, that is gorgeous. I mean, this doesn't have sparkle in it, but oh my. So I think that the colors are not bad. The color palette works out beautifully. I think it's going to be absolutely stunning. I just have to figure out what order I want to do these things in. But look at that. Isn't that is just absolutely amazing that that's going to work. I got to cover up the overalls because it doesn't match the overalls. Go figure. But look at that. I mean, did it, matched it, nailed it. There we go. And that purple is just going to be the massive pop, no doubt. But they're all in this shawl. They work. It works. Oh my gosh. And had no idea. Had absolutely no idea that that was the case. So I'm feeling better about my colors. Oh, let's face it. We know I felt fine with the colors. I don't match well. Hubby did good. He did absolutely amazing with helping. There was a deeper green that had that black wash on it that was a choice, but didn't really like it with these particular ones. It would be good if I decided I didn't want that purple, but that purple was the one that I was drawn to. There was another red that was more of a pinky red that I think would have been beautiful, but didn't really match with these others. That orange, oh my gosh, the orange was just like a highlighter orange. It was stunning. It didn't have the black wash in it. It was just so bright. And the turquoise, it was drool worthy. It was so, so bright. So it just really depended. And he talked me into, he didn't have to talk hard, I'm not going to lie. But he was saying, I think, honey, this is going to be a better palette for you. I think this one's going to look nicer. And now that I have this shawl, I agree with him. I think he was spot, like I said, he's got really a good eye for color. I think he's spot on for that, for picking the colors. The other ones would be my typical fun, they don't match, right? That's fine. But this is going to be a beautiful, cohesive shawl. I'm not sure when I'm going to start it, but you know I'm going to start it. I got to start it. Oh my gosh. I need help with the color order, no doubt about that. And I do have a couple shawls on the needles right now. I have the Tangled Poet Faded Glass stained glass shawl, or that's a cowl, but still, that's a big piece in fingering weight yarn. And then I also have my Starry Night one. Oh my gosh. And that is getting close. So loving that, absolutely loving that. I am just knitting that one until I run out of yarn. So I've got a lot of progress on that one too. So maybe when I finish one of those, okay, self-imposed rules, nobody's making me. But when I finish one of those, then I'll go ahead and start this. It'll give me a chance to figure out what order I want with the colors. I'm still pretty set that this is the pop color. And then it's just which order on those that I want to put in, you know, the contrast 1, 2, 3. And that I have absolutely no idea because I haven't looked at the pattern enough to know where the colors are going. I downloaded the full pattern, which is 46 pages. They do also have it in the clue order, so you can download it in that order too. And then, of course, looking at everybody else's and how they did theirs, you know, their pictures and what have you. But this is just so absolutely stunning. I'm loving how all the colors are just playing with each other and they have movement, and, you know, it's going to be a very unique shawl. Well, sure, other people have it in the world, but pretty sure where I hang out and where I'm working and living and playing, I will be the only one who has this shawl, and it will be unique to me. It'll be a one of a kind. And I'm thrilled with that. I'm absolutely thrilled with that. And what a fun way to jump in to the Madeline Tosh yarn. This is a big luxury that I've not done before. This is a massive, to me anyway. I've always looked at the Madeline Tosh yarn and I'm like, that's beautiful, but I've not bought enough to make a large project like this. And, you know, it's funny is if I were wanting to make a full garment for myself, I would need that 5th skein. And then I could do it with the 4. I've done it with the Arcane Fiberworks with 4 full, absolute full, used every bit of it, of fingering weight yarn. But I kind of need a little bit of that 5th skein to make sure the arms are long enough. So I almost have a sweater quantity of this, but I'm still going with the shawl. I'm still going with the shawl. This to me is what a Mother's Day treat that my husband got. I mean, and he knows me enough to, I've looked, that was the first one, that purple was the first one I was drawn to. And he's one, he won't look at the stuff. He's like, whatever, you're going to get it. This is it. And I'm the one that's like, no, you can't go into the yarn store because you are an enabler on steroids. And this time I just let him do it. And thankfully he stopped at the one project because they had some yarn on sale. Oh my gosh. The skeins, DK weight, I think it's Aracuna. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. DK weight, stunning. All the different color lines. They're running out of space. Normally $25 a skein, $15 a skein, $10 off. Oh my gosh. I almost ended up leaving. That was the first thing we saw when we walked into the store was that, but that's not what I was going for. And I'm like, oh, that's stunning. And they had purples and they had a hot pink and they had blues and they had white. They had all the colored lines. She was just moving them from the regular stock to the sale bin because new yarns are coming in and she didn't have room for them. And she wasn't messing around. We're, you know, $10 discount. Oh my gosh, $10? That's crazy. Going from $25 a skein to $15. Yeah. So I did really good with just getting the shawl. All I'm going to say. Now, all bets are off if I go in next time and they have a bunch of whatever color or what have you that nobody else has rescued. All bets are off then. But I was being good. And I was on a mission. I was so on a mission. I'm like, I want to make this. And shocking to me is I didn't come up with that colorway. And I could have. They had another color set of different yarns that were the palette, the light grays and everything. Do I have one of, where's my, oh, I don't see it. Oh, I have a lavender one, but I don't see it right there. But they had some other alpaca yarn that had the 3 gradients and everything. And it just, it wasn't what I wanted with this. And I wanted this so bad. And, you know, the beautiful grays. And I just stuck with the same yarn line. And I'm really happy. The shawl to me is just like, that's it. That's, you did good. You did good. So now I just have to finish something else so then I can cast on because I really want to cast on. Yeah, we know I do. I mean, it's new and pretty. But I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna finish the Starry Night Shawl before I cast on. So expect that one soon. Expect that one soon because I think that's gonna be stunning. And then I have to block it, but that's okay. It'll be fine. All right. Well, that was my Mother's Day treat and the special gift that my husband gave me, and he spoiled me so much, and just, I mean, such a massive treat. And I am so thankful that I have him, and he did all of this wonderful stuff and everything, and the kids did stuff too. But yeah, that was the yarn related things that I wanted to share. With that, I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go. You guys have a great day, night, evening, whatever it happens to be. And I will talk to you again later. Bye-bye.